Hello everyone. Today I will share my views about Canon 5D Mark IV, Canon's one of the flagship DSLR. Uh, Canon 5D Mark IV released in the end week of August, and 5D series was most popular product of Canon, one of the most popular. When 5D was launched, it was the first camera to introduce video into a standard DSLR with a full frame sensor. So there was lots of expectation about 5D Mark IV after successful launching of 5D, 5D Mark II, and 5D Mark III. But I think 5D Mark IV for the first time it was not up to the mark because of many factors. Uh, if I summarize, then there are four major areas where Canon should have improved in designing 5D Mark IV. Those are the cost. It comes at roughly $3,500 or in India INR 2.5 lakhs. Whereas Canon 5D Mark III body is available at 1.6 or 1.7 lakhs, roughly $2,500. That is one thing, and other areas are ISO hasn't been improved much. It was initially for 5D Mark III, it was 25,600. It has been upgraded to 32,000, and the focus points, it was 62 earlier, this time also it is 62. There hasn't been any change despite upgrading it over a period of 4 years. 5D Mark III was released in 2012, and in 2016 5D Mark IV was released, and very disappointing was the 4K feature. 4K feature that comes in 5D Mark 4. The 4K feature is not full frame video. It is a cropped 4K, means the 4K video will not be using complete full frame sensor. So that's a big drawback, and moreover, there is another model which really does the job. But it was released years back. So if I compare Canon 5D Mark IV to Sony A7R Mark II, then I feel Sony A7R Mark II is a better camera compared to 5D Mark IV. Those both the cameras come at approx same cost, but Sony has a 42 megapixel sensor, whereas Canon is a 30.4 megapixel. Sony gives full frame 4K, whereas Canon gives cropped 4K. And I feel Canon 5D Mark IV seems like a 2014 camera, not exactly 2016 camera. At least the cost, the 4K full frame video, and focus points, these three things at least should have been managed, but it's not there. So I would say yes, there has been several features upgraded in 5D Mark IV, but these three things are really very crucial areas where there is scope for improvement. So Canon 5D Mark IV, although it's a good upgrade, but there are disappointments, and it could have been better. That's what I would like to say. And if we compare with Nikon D810, Nikon D810 is a justified price with 36 megapixel sensor. So I had recently discussion with a Canon guy, and when I told that these are the three areas where there could have been a better job done, then he finally told that 5D Mark III is still a benchmark, and it will still continue. So if after release of 5D Mark IV, they're still expecting 5D Mark III will do a good job, then it's bit disappointing. I am a Canon fan. I used Canon camera for 6 years. But while upgrading to a full frame camera, I did choose Nikon D750. Recently, I upgraded my DSLR. So yes, Canon has a big brand image. People really prefer Canon while going for valued cameras. So I think in Canon 5D Mark V there should be some upgrades that the particularly these areas, the video feature, ISO, focus points, and cost. So if these areas are addressed properly, and their Canon this time cannot afford to release 5D Mark V after 4 years. If that becomes the case, then it will lose the market share that had been occupied by 5D, 5D Mark II, Mark III, and maybe 5D Mark IV may get some good market share. And apart from all these things, I have another serious disappointment about Canon, not only Canon and Nikon both, that is in-body image stabilization. 5D Mark Pro also doesn't come with an articulating screen, but in-body image stabilization, that is highly expected, because it's over more than 20 years of time. Canon and Nikon are making digital SLR cameras, and if they do not bring up sensor stabilization, then it's a strong disappointment. I would not prefer to buy lens every time with optical stabilization. Rather, I would prefer if there is option of sensor stabilization. And if it is missing, then Canon and Nikon are missing really a very big feature. So that's it for now. If you like this vlog, please subscribe for future updates. Have a good day. Bye bye.